I still should be live right now. Oh wow. Let's I'm gonna go switch account. And I know someone should have, been it came in by now. Um, let's see. Let's see here. All right. Am I on? It seems like I can hear myself, but okay, I guess I am. All right. All right. Let me see. It says share link. I don't want to share no link, but anyway, Shakita, if you are still here, good morning. And I have let me know, am I okay? Am I staggering? Am I okay to you guys? Because on my end, I'm not seeing things clear. But let me just say my hellos. Hey Shakita, and welcome my beautiful friend Crochet and Lattes. That's Mimi. Welcome to the dessert squad. Okay, thank you so much. And Carrie, hi, how are you today? Hooked on E. Hey sis, you say woo woo. I'm finally awake for your live stream. I'm still sleepy, so I probably won't talk much. Yes, you're on. Okay, awesome. Because the way that this is looking, it's looking off. But anyway, Charlene, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so very much for being here. Good morning, Jackie. She said, good morning, Jeanette, and everyone in the chat. Um, Streamlard got something, a share your referral link. I don't know why this is popping on. I didn't tell it that I wanted to share anything, but it's somehow on my screen. Why is it doing that? But anyway, honey, good morning, honey brown. Hey there, long time no see. How are you? So good to see you. So good to see everyone today. All right, everyone is okay. How y'all doing? What's in your cup? Has the weather, anything on your crochet hook? I'm gonna turn my fan on because the heat is on. Um, so yeah, I'm hating that it has this referral link where I can't touch my phone right now. So if you see me looking over here, it's only because I'm trying to see your comments. Good morning, Daphne. How are you today? So great to see you. She said, hello, everyone. Good morning, Sharon. What's up? How are you today? She said, good morning, Jeanette, and all in the chat. How are you? I am wonderful. Wonderful. Hooked on E said, let me grab a project to work on doing your live. That would make me wake up. Hello, everyone. Yes, always try to have a project. We could just finish a couple of more rows on something. Okay, we can multitask. That's what we do. We multitask. I'm so glad you are doing good, Honey Brown. I'm so glad. Y'all, I pulled out this bag right here. Now, this bag that I have right here, and I'm just gonna toss this piece of yarn in here too. This is my catch-all type of scrap yarn. So anytime that I just got that small portion left of yarn, I always just take a Ziploc bag and I just throw it all in here. When I get so much, I'll like connect it, catch it all up, and make some type of project. But here's the thing. You say I'm a little under the weather today, but I'm doing okay. Daphne, I was glad to see that the surgery and everything went well. Life be life in. So we gotta stay, we gotta keep ourselves together, right? So I grabbed this bag and I was just finishing up some projects. And only how I use this right here is when it's just a little of the yarn. Okay. Now when I'm doing scrap projects, I realize for my future projects, usually when I'm doing scrap projects, however the yarn takes me, I don't necessarily, you're so welcome, Daphne. I don't color coordinate or color control. I just let the projects go wherever they're going. However, because I have made so many projects like that, my next project, if it's a scrap project, it has to have, I'm going to be color controlling it. Because as I'm looking at my project, I'm like, oh, all those projects look cool, they're nice. But now I want to do some that I'm actually color controlling it, and I'm doing all of the things, right? I am doing all of the things. Mimi, let me know if you're still in the chat. She have joined my dessert squad. And so I got this yarn here, guys, which is not a lot, especially when I'm dealing with the chunky yarn. Okay, so this is my only two chunky yarn. So I got this much of the latte, not latte, but the lilac, and this much of the burgundy. So I know this is not enough to do anything, but if I make something, one of my friends, she has a lot of this chunky yarn, and so I'll get some more and try to, because she got both of these colors, and then that's how I'll use this yarn. But I think I'm just really over, like, usually I'll just grab a color, and whatever color I grab, I'll start, and then I grab the next color and I start, and I will not look at any colors. I would not say, oh, this will pair up better with this, or this will pair up better with that. I'll just grab it and make it. But I'm kind of over that, you guys. I'm so over that. So this here is something that I caked up. And as you can see, this is a, let me just turn this down just a little bit. This is a variegated yarn that I caked up with another variegated yarn. But when I get ready to use this, it's not. So let me know what's on you guys' hooks today. What are you guys are working on? What is in your hook, and how is the weather where you guys are at? It is raining here in Chicago where I reside. It has been raining for the last couple of days. We have been getting some really, really nice weather. And then the temperature, when the temperature drops in Chicago, I mean, it drops like dramatically. You know what I mean? So we are like in the 40s right now. I think we're going to get the high 50 today. And then that's going to be it. I think my next project I'm getting ready to make using scrap yarn. I'm going to do a C2C blanket. I think that's where I'm at with it. But I know a lot of people with this yarn here, people use a lot of this to do their stuffing. Like they just stuff their projects with these type of yarns. But I actually, make things. And I think this thick yarn right here, if I was into amigurumis, I think this would make a really, really nice stuffing. So you don't have to deal with, buying the polyfill, right? Hey, Jackie said it's raining here in California. Yeah, it's raining here too. Hey, Kimberly. She said, hi, Jeanette, and all in the chat. How are you today? It is so good to see you. Y'all don't forget to give me those thumbs up, y'all. You know what the thing about it is, let me know, have you guys been back to Joann's? All right, so last week, I got a video that's coming out this week, so make sure you stay tuned to see the video. I went back to Joann. And I was inspired by a few people who has been going to Joann's, and they have been buying like the totes, the Joann's totes. They have been buying like shelves, chairs, just different items from Joann. So I was like, you know what? I'm going back and I want to look from some of those items as well. Hooked on E say we had a tornado warning, go to your basement alert throughout the night last night. Oh, wow. We know the Most High got us, right? Hey, Sandrine, Pepper Crochet and More with Dreamy. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you today? Kimberly say, doing great. Thank you. How about yourself? Kimberly, I am doing wonderful. Speak these things into your life. Hey, Linda from Quilty Crocheter. How are you today? It is so good to see you. Daphne say it's rainy here. I haven't gone to Joann in 6 months. It's raining here in North Carolina. I haven't gone to Joann in 6 months. Really? I bought a Joann shopping bag. Okay, so I was seeing someone that purchased a Joanne shopping basket. So I was doing a video, and y'all, I have that video available tomorrow because when I initially went to Joanne's about a couple of weeks ago, maybe it could have been a few weeks ago. Y'all know these days they go so fast, and we be thinking things just happened a week or two ago. And honey, sometimes it be a month ago, and you be like, has it been a month already? But I did went to go revisit my Joanne. So I don't know how true it is or not, or if it only for certain Joannes, but I was hearing about an extension on their closing date. So have you guys heard anything about there being some type of extension? Let me know. Jackie say I started to make a little jacket to go with the dress I'm wearing for my son's memorial. Will you have time to make that, Jackie? You say, right, time flies. Time be really moving out. I be thinking that I did things like a couple of weeks ago, or I be thinking that I did things like, not so long ago. And come to find out, it'd be like, that was a month ago. That was 2 months ago. Time just be moving out. That's why it's so important. Whatever we have to do, go ahead and do it because it could be already done and over with. I'm just saying. I think it just depends on the store, maybe because I heard somebody was saying that I didn't ask the cashier or the workers. They were so busy. Okay. Especially now things are like 50 to 70% off, of course, because some people have literally waited. They held off from going to Joann's until they got to at least they got to the 50 to 70% off portion. So we are now at the 50 to 70%. So of course the lines was long, uh, the departments was busy and so forth and so on. So I didn't want to interrupt them asking them, was there an extension or because the way that the store was filled, I'm looking like, are you guys sure you closing? I just don't know. It's so much inventory. Okay. Hey, MDL Crochet, you say, hey, popping in to leave some love. Sorry, I haven't been able to catch you lately. Just a lot of filming going on this last few months. I like totally understand, Michael. You said um my store is almost wiped out in the yarn department. Here's the thing about that. The video I had done 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, I don't even know, you guys. The shelves was empty. Like the shelves was like, I was like, why is the shelves are empty with just like a 20 or 30% off, But you got to realize that certain stores have their own signature yarn. So Michael's has theirs, Joanne has theirs, Hobby Lobby has theirs. So I'm assuming why when I went there, if you missed that video, make sure you check it out. The shelves was empty. However, when I just went there last week, Friday, which the video will be available on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, the shelves was like normal. And I'm looking like, and someone was telling me that they have so much inventory that I just don't know. Like, is somebody picking it up? I don't know. They were getting trucks, but not lately. So I wondered if they are done. Yeah. Maybe they just going putting the stuff where the stores that's the yarn, the supplies are selling good. Maybe that's their, what I'm saying, objective. I don't know, y'all. Jackie. Did I miss something, Jackie? Oh yeah, you said, oh Jackie, my condolences to you. I have been praying for your son since the last DOY creation live I was on over a month ago. I'm praying for you. Oh, thank you. I'll check weekly less. Yeah, just check it out. Just check it out. I'm saying that if you are in the market for purchasing something like their big twist yarn or their staple type of yarn that's dedicated to Joanne. So yeah, but anyway, I wanted to go in there, and the purpose of that, I wanted to buy one of their I wanted to buy one of their baskets. I wanted that just to have, you know what I'm saying, in my craft room and just have it. I love how Mama G has hers, and I was like, you know what? And they were selling them really cheap. And so I don't know if there's any more at our local store or not. They was even selling the carts, the Joann's shopping carts. When I tell you they are trying to get rid of every item in their store, if you want a Joann's shopping cart, you can buy it. The basket, you can buy it. The shelves, the whatever they have in their stores, they are just selling it all together. And I'm trying to see what it's going to be, what they're going to make with that space that they have, because a lot of times when stores go out of business, it doesn't just affect them, it affects all the stores around them. So I wonder what they're going to make of that. I don't know. I was watching Cecilia uh, Winings on American Idols on Easter. Her singing really gets you so good. Oh, wow. Some people just have the voice that can touch you, right? Can touch you all over and inside. I get it. I get it and I got it. Okay, it's okay. I wanted a shopping cart, but my husband would kill me. I know, I know. So it's like, don't get the shopping cart. See if you can get one of their baskets. Because that can be a place of storage. Like you can, because she had bought so much yarn from Joanne, and she had those baskets specifically with Joanne's yarns in there. So that was just, I thought that was just so cool to have a piece of Joanne in your in your craft space. I have never been a huge fan of Joanne because there was never a Joanne that was close by me. I gotta drive out of the way to get, excuse me, I have to drive out of the way to get to those stores. All of them. I have to drive far to get to Michael's, to Hobby Lobby, and Joann's even further. It's the furthest of them all. So I was never like going out of my way to get them unless they had like an amazing sale. What you said? You said Linda from Quilty Crochet said, I just hope a fireworks store doesn't move in. I know, right? I'm not for sure. They haven't given us any indication of what is going to happen to that large. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of acres there. So yeah. Hey, Marsha Lee from Blind Stitches Creation. She said, hey, Miss Janet. Hey, everybody in the chat. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Long time no see. How are you? It is so good to see you. Sandrine saying they said some of the stores already closed, but all of the stores will be closed at the end of May. See, okay. Um, Definitely, initially it was the beginning of May, middle of May, now it's the end of May. So all I'm saying is, I'm not a spokeswoman for Joann's. It's just that we crafters, we crocheters, we just try to get the best prices for our yarn. Unfortunately, they went out of business for whatever reasons. I'm sure it had everything to do with finances. One thing I can say from the Joann's that I always go to, one thing you said, turn on your reaction to express yourself with a hand gesture during a video. Okay, let me close that out. There has there are some new things here with Stream Yarn. So let me just close that on out. Kimberly said, I love your tea. Oh yeah, I made this myself. I just got that iron on and just put DOY creations. Yeah, I made that myself, girl. Yes, with those iron-ons. So yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, I am just working with this scrap yarn. Thank you so much. I'm just working with this. Oh, maybe I can see if they got some iron-ons at Joanne. On my video, I'm sharing with you guys some things that I'm getting ready to do when I go back to Joann's. But like I say, stay tuned to that video so I can give you guys. Sorry about that. I froze for a second. What is going on? Let me just make sure. Hold on one second. I don't know if I'm still froze. I don't know what's that about. StreamYard got something. Let me see. StreamYard got something new going on. It got me blurry now. Let's put this bag down. Okay. I think I'm okay now. Let me know. Just put a heart or a thumbs up. Let me know. Am I clear? They got some new things going on StreamYard, because StreamYard don't usually mess up on me, but it just did. Okay, so I'm okay. So anyway, so that's all I got going on, you guys. Just really just gonna start working on my C2C blanket. And then I'm working with someone right now with craft and crocheting. So I'm gonna continue to work with her. Y'all be seeing that video this week as well. I think my plans for today, because I'm up. I get up really early, you guys. Like I'm up like 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. I am so my mom. I have literally turned into my mom. I used to be like, Mom, why are you getting up at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Why are you getting up so early? But I just realized the older we get, the more we become like our parents. And I'm up like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So I got up so early. I was able to I only had one load of clothes. I have already done my laundry. I haven't folded them yet, but they're already washed and dried. So yeah, hey Aisha, how are you today? So good to see you. How are you? Yeah, so I've already did my laundry. And I think today what I'm gonna do is I gotta go to the grocery store and I gotta go to the Dollar Tree. Okay. I love going to the Dollar Tree. I don't know about you guys. I can go in the Dollar Tree without looking for anything specific. Like that's one of those stores that I can just go around and just walk around. At my local Dollar Tree, they always have something new. It's like always something new, and it really get my creative juice kind of flowing. Sometimes we lose our crojo or our craft. We use the momentum. And so we need something to inspire us. What works for me is if I go to the Dollar Tree and I just walk around the store, I get inspired. I'm like, what can I do with these bees? Or what can I do with this hook? Or what can I do? It's so inspiring. You say I am up during that time too. Then I usually go back to sleep around 9. Yeah, but lately I've been this guy um that was on Instagram or TikTok. I don't know what social media that he was on, but I love what he says. He said, when you get up and all praises to the Most High for waking us up and allowing us another day. Um, he said he always tell himself, do it now. You know what I'm saying? So even though sometimes I'll be like, no, I'm gonna go back and lay down. I'll be like, no. It seems like his voice just comes back to my head where he be like, do it now. And I'm like, let me get up and do it now. But first, I always go into prayer and meditation. Okay, that's first and foremost. I'm just saying. So yeah, y'all, I got my water. And the last tutorial, if you guys missed that tutorial, this thing right here, it really works good. This is that little universal magnet phone stand that I got for $5. Great for hand-free pictures, video streaming, video calling. It worked really good. I'm not going to put this too close to the camera because it seems like when I get too close to the camera, the picture mess up. And honey, anybody got time to be having no messed up pictures? But what I'm seeing now is StreamYard and YouTube has this thing. But I want to do this thing for, hold on one second. I want to do this thing for Mimi from Crochet and Latte. She just became one of my dessert squads members, and I greatly appreciate my members. Let me see something. Do I go banner? Let me see. No, it says create a banner. So let me go media. Okay, let's go media. Oh, I turned a little bit. Hold on, y'all. The struggles can be real. Okay, so this is for Mimi. Mimi just became one of my dessert squad members. So Mimi probably get this later, but let me give it to her right now. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mimi, for becoming one of my dessert squads. It helps, guys. It really helps out your channel. You know what I'm saying? It really, really helps. So if you want to take part of my dessert squad, just click on the link. It goes into details and all of the things. So thank you, Mimi, my beautiful friend. Let's see. Let me go back. You click on it. Okay, back now. Aisha said I was trying to look for that and couldn't find it. I was trying to look for that and couldn't find what you was looking for. Let me know. Did you use that to record your? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I used that device. Oh, you was looking for this. You know what? When I went to the store to purchase this right here, it was the last one. It was the last one. I like it because it's a magnet. You just stick your phone to it and you ain't got to worry about anything else. You got to worry about nothing. You know how you got to adjust it and all that. This one just works out just so much better. Um, Hey, the beautiful Kelly. I bring it every day. How are you today? Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it so, so very much. Let me tell you something. If you are a content creator and you really trying to get your channel to grow and to prosper in the process, it's just certain things that we have to do. You first of all, you got to stay present with your audience because you know what? A lot of times I'd be like, you know what? I don't feel like going live, but once I go live, I'm glad I went live. Or I don't feel like doing this, but once I do it, I'm glad I did it. So sometimes we got to be like checking ourselves, like don't let the enemy win. And so when you got to go live, go live. Your present is present. Just always know your present may not be a present for everyone, but for the folks that it is, just make sure you keep showing up for them. All right, show up for the ones that want you to show up for them. I always tell people who they be like, "Oh no, I don't want to do tutorials. I don't want to do this and that." And I used to be like that too. I'd be like, "No, I'm not going to do no tutorials because I don't know what I'm doing." I was like, so many people has inspired me and encouraged me to say, "Jeanette, you need to do it anyway." And I'm like, "Really?" And so I learned how to do tutorials better and better and better. And so now I feel like, when I got to do a tutorial, set the phone up and go ahead and do the tutorial because we all learn differently. Some of us learn from patterns, some of us visual, some of us like people who go really slow, some of us like people that goes a little bit faster. So whatever your preference are, it's good that we got multiple people that we can learn from whatever pattern that we're trying to do. You are so welcome. And isn't that our job to try to, if you want to be on social media, try to motivate and encourage one another. You never know what somebody is going through. You really never know. All of us is going to through something in our lives, right? Some bigger than other, but we shouldn't size up what we're going through because we all got a journey to bear, right? So we can say something or do something or just to be an inspiration to someone. And I know that's my mission in life. And that's all I'm trying to do is what's good for in a creator's eye. Marsha Lee said, I haven't been uploading videos lately myself. I need to get back in the groove. I know, because like once your groove is like off, it's like it's hard to get it back on. I'm telling you, I was like, I'm not gonna go live. I'm like, no, but you need to, your present is present. You know what I'm saying? So be there for the ones that do want to see you. And so Marsha Lee, once you get that first video out, get a routine. I always tell people if you have a busy schedule or you have those days where you really in the mood to record multiple videos and just put them in your queue. You can always do multiple videos and put them in your queues and have them on schedule or have them on private until you're ready to publish it. So that way they already ready and you be like, I wasn't in the mood, but I got this video already in queue. So do it like that. There's my beautiful sister, Christine. Hey, sis, how are you? She said, good morning, sis. And everyone in the chat, have a safe weekend. God bless all. Have a safe week. You as well. Thank you, sis. That's my beautiful sister. Hey, Stacy. How are you today? She said, good morning. How are you, beautiful? How are you today? Thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you for the thumbs up. I'm just trying to say, y'all, you just got to do what you got to do. And things doesn't always like move as fast. You know what, Stacy? I watched your video. I tagged you in my first tutorial. I don't know if I responded or not, but I did watch it. Let me know if I responded enough. I got to go back and rewatch it if I didn't put a comment. Um, but it's just, thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate them so very much. So, showing up for no, first of all, show up for yourself. Before you think about showing up for anyone else, make sure you're showing up for yourself. And then you will get a better version of yourself presenting it to your audience. It's like it's times I'm like, no, I'm not in my best mental space. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, because we all going through something one way or another. We all experience this thing called life. So sometimes you got to say, no, I'm just going to fall back until I get my stuff together. But once you get yourself together, then you could be, you could be in someone. And I'm not saying that if you're experiencing something and you need someone to talk to and you got a platform, go ahead and share that, because we all need therapy, okay? And sometimes, you guys, sometimes being on YouTube is therapeutic. Sometimes doing a video is therapeutic. So don't be afraid to get that help however you can, because so many people are suffering in silence. They like, no, I don't want to bother nobody. No, I don't want to do this, and no, I want to do that. And they literally suffer in silence. Say, we don't want that, right? We don't want to do that, right? I'm just saying. You say, okay, just making sure I did it right. Yes. Can you check and see if I did a comment? Because if not, I gotta go back and see it, because I did watch it. Marsha Lee from Blind Stitches Creation. She said, that's why I love Miss Janet. She always knows how to motivate and inspire. Keep up the good work, girl. Hug. Oh, thank you so much, Marsha Lee. I appreciate that so very much. Hooked on E say, I did that last week. I recorded 2 long for videos back to back. It felt so good to have them finished in advance. Gotta have them kind of finished in advance, because you could be planning on saying, what, Tuesday I'm gonna record, or Wednesday, and then something happens and you're not able to, do those videos, and now you bent out of shape. And YouTube is not for us to be bent out of shape. It's just for us to be able to express the love of whatever we do, whether that's crocheting, knitting, crafting, cooking, whatever that is. Y'all know it's a little bit of something. It's a little bit of everything on YouTube. Nisi from Freehandly Made. Hey there, how are you today? So good to see you. Thank you so much. Good morning, Mary. Mary say good morning, Jeanette. And DOY family. Sorry I'm late. I checked for a notification, but I didn't see it. Praise the Most High for another day. Oh, praises to the Most High for another day. Girl, he is wonderful. Yes, I was feeling burnt out. Stacy said, yes, I was feeling burnt out over the past couple of weeks. I needed a break, but I love creating, so I gave me time to brainstorm, laugh out loud. Let me say something. Let me tell you this. If you missed my last video, it was a short video, and I was expressing my burnout on. If you guys missed that video, please go back and check it out. But in that video, I was just expressing the burnout is real. And I don't want social media to have me questioning myself. And social media sometimes can be a little overwhelming, because it's so many different platforms that we are on. And when you need that step back, or when you need that break, go ahead and take that break. It's for your own health, your own mental, your own well-being, right? I know some people say push through. No, pushing through can have you have a stroke or a heart attack or a nervous breakdown. When your body is telling you to stop, either you're going to listen to it, or you're going to pay for the consequences, because there are always consequences to our actions, right? So when my body tells me to put the hook down, I put it down, I relax my hand, I walk, even though I be like, oh, I want to just finish this project on off. my best work is when I listen to my body and I put the crochet hook down and I come back to it when I actually feel like doing it. So that's why I always advise you all, if you are crocheters, knitters, anything, always take that break. If you are a content creator and you feel like you getting a little bit overwhelmed, always take that break, because ain't nothing in life more important than your life. Okay. There's nothing more important than your well-being. All right. Let's see. You say that is so true. Oh, thank you, nieces. They said it's like anytime I live, I say, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Angela, Angela, precious girl. Hey there, long time no see. She said, good morning, everyone. How are you? So good to see you. Exactly, and what I meant for you will be there when you get back. You'll be there, but you know what? When you get back, it's not that you're not working behind the scenes. Even if you're taking a small break, you could be still working behind the scenes, right? Still finishing up some projects, still taking pictures of them, still recording, still doing all the things. But you just saying right now, let me just fall back, let me just, you know what I'm saying, let me get my mental, physical, spiritual, getting all those things together, because it's deep. And when I was growing up, I always thought strokes didn't happen to people unless you're old. I didn't think that heart attacks happen to young people. I didn't think all these illness happen until you was like 60, 70, 80 years old. When you're young, you're not mature enough to understand it can happen to you at any age, right? So now, when you get older and you really actually seeing what's going on, it make you think like, I better chill out, I better calm down, I better, you know what I'm saying, take it easy, because it happens so young. I mean, you got to realize something. Even our pets have the same illness that we experience. It's like when I hear a dog having diabetes or having cancer or anything like that, I'm like, they experience the same thing. So the point of the matter is, take care of yourself. Hey, Miss Angela Boo, what's up? Hugs. How are you? Okay, thank you for, acknowledging each other, you guys. It's always good to acknowledge. You can meet new family members from acknowledging one another. So if you just tuning in, I was pulling out my scrap yarn. I got my little scrap bag here. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. Because, okay, so this is the type of crocheter I am. When I work on a project and I'm working with a new skein of yarn, what I do is I use up as much of that skein as possible. I'll, at whatever I'm making, whether I'm making a cardigan, whether I'm making a hat or scarf or blanket, I try to use up all of that yarn if possible. So I don't have a lot of scrap left over because I used it. I'm just saying, I'm doing good, Sis Blind Stitch. Oh, thank you. So I try to use up all of it. I'm like, I don't like that yarn, like, oh, I got all this left and now I gotta toss it to the side. I'll be like, okay, what else can I make? Can I get a baby hat out of there? And speaking of hats, quite a few people are connect. Quite a few channels are collecting hats. All right. KK Crochet, want her channel. I gotta check and see if Mindful Crafts and more are collecting hats. So when you don't know what to make and you're just trying to help someone, you can make some hats and donate them, right? Hey Sherry, she said, good morning, everyone. How are you today? It's so good to see you. So I got some yarn that I've been caking up over the week. And so I have one of those knitting machines. So I am going to be making some hats. I don't know how many hats that I am going to be making. However, I'm going to be using my machine and cranking some of these hats out so I can already have them in advance. So before the weather gets cold, I already been and made the hats and donated the hats. And the hats can be in their possession. Okay. I'm making these hats and I'm giving them away. I try to do that early, better than late. But last year I didn't donate to K and K, but this year I will. Yeah, this year I will. Hey, Bonnie. Hey there. How are you? Bonnie said, hey, Jeanette. How are you today? I am doing great. You say looking good as usual. Oh, thank you, girl. Okay. How are you today? Bonnie, I went back to Friday, Bonnie. I went back to Joann's. Okay, I went back there. Stay tuned for the video that's going to be out on Tuesday. Okay, because the store looked totally different from the previous video that I made. So, but yes, Jackie said one thing makes me happy is to watch videos. I like young men that goes in and Walmarts and all over just that. Yeah. I mean, whatever your genre is and what type of videos you like, if it's gonna make you feel better, then that's what you want to tune in to, right? Good for you, Jackie. Jackie has been through the storm. She has been through some things. So keep her, always encouraged. KK crochet hats for Bumblebee Outreach. Uh-huh. And then happy hats for veteran details can be found through Sanita Makes Crochet Items. So thank you so much, Nisi, for popping in that information. Just if you are into, donations, if it's your thing, you say dancing. Yes. Stacy said, I was caking scrap yarn yesterday and told myself to stay out of the store. If you got to stay out of the store because your home is already a store, then stay out of the store. I understand. You say, I'm doing hats, scarves, blankets. Nisi from Free Handly Made say, I am doing hats, scarves, blanket, baby items for Watson Children's Shelter. So many awesome charities to crochet for. It's so many awesome charities that we can crochet for. I mean, it can mean nothing to you, but the persons or the people that's going to be getting this stuff, y'all, it means everything to them. It means everything to them. So if you're blessed and you have that inventory, or you just got hats that you have made and you're not, really doing anything with it, I'm telling you, it makes you feel so good. It makes you feel so good if you just help one person or two people. It makes you feel so good. I know we say it's all about us, but sometimes it's all about somebody else if you can help, because somebody always is a less fortunate than you. So if you can help, help. Um Blind Stitches Creation say, I'm using my scrap yarn and a mosaic blanket, crocheting along that I'm doing by Ophelia Talks. Oh, awesome. Girl, I've been working on a mosaic blanket for years. Girl, I need to buckle down and just do a mosaic blanket. It's a beautiful, beautiful project to work on, but I have not yet. Okay. Purple Crochet and More, Sandrine. She's the queen. She's the queen of mosaic. Her and Ursula from OM Granny Square. We love you, Ursula. We love you. I know I love you, Ursula. I miss you so, so very much. But Ursula from OM Granny Squares, girl, some of y'all just these mosaics, they need to be in a store, okay? Um, so yeah, also, Marsha Lee, Nisi said, I always say, do something for your local community, then others. Yes, it is. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. You'd be like, oh, I'm so glad, because they'd be so glad to receive that. And it's from your hands. So Bonnie said, I'm good. I will. Yeah, check it out. It'll be available Tuesday. So be lookout for that video, Bonnie. Bonnie, you're gonna be like, Jeanette, you just left out of the store and the store was empty. How is this store looking like this now? Yeah, stay tuned. We talking about Joann's, you guys. That storm made me sad before, because I used to go there and all the time and it looks bad. Yeah, honey, stay tuned, stay tuned. Everybody's speaking. I know you meant store, not storm. Yes. I got a blanket I'm working on, and that's covered my knees. Yes. Making yourself a throw blanket, making yourself something for that special person in your life. But I really want to go ahead and just buckle down, get all my yarn together. I'm looking over here at my yarn to really, really just um started me a mosaic and stop playing. Just Jeanette, just stop playing around. Okay. And I gotta find out which one that I would like to do and do it. And I just don't know, y'all. I just gotta do it. Every time I see someone with a mosaic blankets, I'm like, yeah, I'm inspired. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And next thing you know, y'all, life be life and life be life. And I'm like, oh, can I hold my attention for that long? Because if I do a mosaic, I gotta, first of all, I gotta do it with a tutorial. I cannot do it right now from a pattern. Some people can do it from a pattern and they have no problem. They be like, okay, I did that. For me, I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial. Yeah, because you want a whole kit. Like, I don't know if it was whoever said this, like holding people attention, the attention span for human beings is like in the minutes, not the hours. So if something have to really capture you to hold your attention for a very long time. It's like even when you're making short videos, you be like, okay, I went to my analytics and I noticed that people was only watching my videos for 5 minutes. Okay, so you thinking next time I'm gonna make a 5 minute videos. Now they're watching it for 3 minutes. So the attention span for people is very short. Okay, it is very short. That's why we got microwaves. That's why we got fast food. That's why we got delivery, because people, they patience they're it's small. Everyone is speaking. Um, Blind Stitches Creations say it's fun. I enjoy doing them. Some dreams got me hooked on it. Yeah. I just needed to finish one, and that's my goal with this one. Oh yeah. Hey, Gloria, Gigi, the crochet queen. She said, "Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you." You say, Miss Janet, how is Miss Ursula? Send her my love, okay? Let her know that we miss her. We all miss Ursula from OM Granny Square. You can always just run her playlist and just run her videos. And I think I'm going to do that today. Um, you say, I'm trying to find a local charity here where I live so I can donate some items as well, just not sure what I want to make. And you can always just Google it. Where can I donate handmade items in whatever city and state? And those charities will come up. So if you don't know about any charities in your city or state, Google it, and it'll show up which ones, what places you can go. Even you can go, to your local hospitals and see, like for the preemies and things like that. I think with preemies, premature babies, I would think I will only use cotton for them. I would want always something like really soft for their head, or like a nice soft blankets for the preemies. So definitely check your, Google it and see where you can do it, Marshall. You say, I'm intimidated. Hooked on E say, I'm intimidated by the mosaic. It also seems like yarn, bobbin would be everywhere, and that is not relaxing to me, but they are so beautiful. I think, when I be seeing all those strings and stuff like that left over, I think that was kind of like make me don't want to do it. But I think the reason why I really want to do it is to show myself I can do it. I can do something. I can start something so extreme, like for those people who do mosaic all the time, it's not extreme. It's like really, it's just crocheting with designs. But for me, I'm constantly praying for patience. I need patience, 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 so that when I do these longer projects, I'm able to be patient enough to complete them. Because I'll make a hat in a minute. I'll make a scarf in a minute. I'll be like, okay, I gotta do something fast. I gotta do something quick, fast, in a hurry. Okay. I did that hexagon cardigan, and I was like, okay, I gotta get done with you already. I'm over you. I gotta get done with you. If somebody would look at that and say, oh, you did that really fast. No, I didn't. I did not do that fast. It took me a minute to finish it. It's just because I'm not throwing it in your face that I'm working on it. It appears to be fast, but the end results I feel accomplished. Anything that we do, we start and we finish. There's a level of accomplishment that we feel, and I want to do a mosaic just to say that's something I did. Girl, when? I don't know. How? I don't know. I'm just telling the truth, y'all. It's my truth. It's my truth. You say laugh out loud, Miss Janet. You are so right. Just let me in this mosaic. I still want to give up on it, but I'm going to. I keep on going, keep going, keep going. I know somebody was just saying, who was that I was just watching? I was just watching, and they was like, I did this. Oh, she's new on YouTube. She was working on a blanket that she had did back in 2023. And I was like, see there, see, I don't have to feel bad. I really don't have to feel bad if I'm really taking a long time. I mean, a really long time. But sometimes these projects out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. You go back to it and you be like, what was I even doing with that? I, I'm done. I'm gonna frog that. And that's okay. If you gotta frog it, it's okay. If my project stresses me and have me feeling like anxiety, it's not the project for me. It's not the project. I'm not going to allow my craft to stress me out. No, no, ma'am. Bonnie said, I don't want to do mosaic. We can do anything we want. I just choose not to do that. Never interests me, but you don't have to show yourself. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. I mean, especially if that's something that you kind of like want to do. If it's like never was like a thing for you to do, then it's not your jam. It's just not your jam. Gigi the Crochet Queen said, I've seen videos that use the strings as borders and they make a border that hides them. I've thought about it, but haven't done it yet. It's a learning curve like anything new. Yes, it's a learning curve, and I have seen that, and people say that as well. They be like, you could really just use that as a border to kind of like, calm yourself down. Hey, Michelle, good morning. You said good morning, Jeanette, and everyone in the chat. I was watching on my tablet, but it does not allow me to comment from there. So I had to use my phone. Jeanette, you look amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I feel amazing. Okay. I literally feel amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, Sherry said, can someone tell me what happened to, Sherry, OM Granny Square, she was taking a break off of social media altogether. And sometimes the break goes longer than you anticipated. Because when you take a break, you feel like you can get more done. It's like sometimes social media can consume a lot of our time. And you will start off with, you know what, I'm going to take a break from it. And the break be longer than you anticipated. However, maybe you got more important things going on. You know what I'm saying? I know so many people that I started off here was always in my chat and I don't see them anymore and they're like off YouTube altogether. So I really understand life be life then, and behind scenes you don't know what things has occurred. But I know she was taking a break and we're gonna hope and pray that she come right on back. You hear? Yes. Let's see. Blasted Creation says Sandrine is my girl when it comes to mosaic. I just call her and bug her and ask her questions, laugh out loud. Good, she's there to help you, right? It's good you got somebody there to help you. That's awesome. Hooked on E said, I know that's right. Don't let crochet stress you. Girl, ain't nobody got time, though. You ain't be stressing me now. Monet Kiki, hey Kiki, how are you? She said, hey, my beautiful sister Jeanette. Miss watching your lives. I finally caught this one. Been busy, enjoying life and spending time with family, etc. I was just popping in to say hello. Hello to you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, right? Girl, thank you. Everybody speaking. You are welcome, sister. Yes. Talking to Masha Lee. You said, okay, thank you. Yes. Hey, Rose Crochet. You said, hey, y'all. I am so late, girl. You are always on time in a DOY live. Okay. There's no such things, but how are you today? Kiki said, I've been taking a break too from my channel too, but I'm still trying to post inspirational quotes and messages, etc. So that's what I say. Sometimes you could be behind the scene, even though you're taking a break. If y'all missed my video when I was talking about social media overload, if you missed that video, please make sure you go back and check it out because sometimes it could be overwhelming. I know once I'm on social media, I'm on there and I'll be like, you know what? I really gotta stop scrolling like this. You say OM Great State is still definitely missed. In the meantime, we love on the ones that are here. Yes, absolutely. You know, like I said, you don't know what's going on behind, behind the camera, behind closed doors. So um, we just hope and pray that, all things works out for the good, right? Hey, Mama Swift, you said hello, beautiful. Been listening while crocheting. Awesome. Trish, thank you so much. I appreciate that so very much. I appreciate that. Y'all, I got hot and I took off my jewelry. Do y'all do that? Like, I got my little fan right down here, y'all. I can't even play with it no more. I don't even play with the heat anymore. Like my body, when I'm at a stillness, my body, my temperature just rise. It just literally just start getting hot. And I used to like hide it, like, oh y'all, I'm okay. But now, honey, like, listen, we are women's and women's go through things. Okay, we go through some things, right? So no longer embarrassed about that anymore. Yes, Bonnie said Ursula has been gone a year. We're just looking at the yesterday, me and my friend. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes you can say that you're going to be off of social media for a month or two. And in that time frame, you think it had only been a month or two, and it could be a whole year. You'd be like, when was the last time I uploaded a video? Has it been a year already? Listen, it happens just that fast. Just that fast. Rose Crochet say, I caught that one. I'm only on social media when I check out some kind of crochet design. Yeah. We all have our different reasons of why we on social media. And like I said on my video, although I've been on different things for a while, you do have to step away every now and again for your mental. You know what I'm saying? I got favorite. Everybody has certain people that they watch, that anything that they upload, they're there. And then you have certain people that they gotta be in the mood. They literally gotta be in the mood because they going through whatever they're experiencing, right? And even if you're not going through anything, maybe you just don't want to be on social media. You say yes because you have unfinished artwork projects that I need to finish myself too, but I will get back to making videos again. Yeah, yeah, you'll be back. Take that break. Maybe right. It gives you Kiki. It gives you a chance to finish up those things. And sometimes when we're trying to show why we're doing it, it takes longer. But sometimes you got to be like, you know what? I'm not going to be back until I actually finish this project. I'm not even going to, okay, I'm not even coming back until this is done. So, and that's okay. And that's okay. How is it? Rose Crochet said, how is everyone on the chat? I pray you are all having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for that. Me too. The day is what we make it. And sometimes the day is, it can start off one way, but we have control to make it better. Like you got to speak things into your existence. Like, you know what? I am in such a whatever type of mood, but I don't want to continue this mood. And so we got to speak life into our lives, right? You say, yeah, I forget. Okay. You say, Monet Kiki said, because I have unfinished projects to finish. Laugh out loud. Get those projects finished. Bonnie said, Jeanette, I'm sorry, but I have to go. But I enjoy seeing you. Always good to see you, Bonnie. I woke up late. I haven't been here sooner. Have a good day. Bonnie, you have a great day as well. Hey, Ola Joe, the crochet sailor. Hey, Andrea, how are you today? She said, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you. How are you? Okay. Everybody speaking. Yep, exactly. Sis, laugh out loud. Absolutely. Everybody speaking. Nisi said, I have to pick up. I'm gonna say I have to pick and choose which lives I catch. I definitely not on YouTube much during the workday. Yeah, it can interfere. I know we want the support. I know we want, the views and all those things, but I have to keep in mind we are human and we got lives, we got things, we got families, we got responsibilities. So when you're there, you're there. But when you're not, don't hold it against anyone. We are just all trying to do the best we can, right? Some people could be on YouTube all day, every day. That's not my schedule. Is not set up that way. My life is not set up that way. My life is not set up that way, but I try to get into every much live as I can or watch as many videos as I can. So whatever you can, that's what you can, and leave it at that. Okay. Love that shirt. Oh, thank you. I made this shirt using the iron-on stickers. And so it's DOY Creations. But yeah, okay. I thought I was doing that. And you know what, guys? I have had this shirt for a while. I have had this shirt for years. And I have washed this and dried it. And these letters, they have never like frag or peeled or anything. I bought these letters from Walmart's. They was Walmart's iron-on letters. And like I said, I've had this for years. And somehow I must have ironed these really good because they have stayed on ever since. So I'm just saying. There's my beautiful YT bestie, Priscilla from Distinctly Handcrafted. Hey, Priscilla. She said, yay, I made it in. Good morning, afternoon, my YT bestie. And everyone, all is well here. We'll be getting some rain today. Girl, you know, we got it too. Everybody's speaking. You said, okay, time to head out. I'm writing up a pattern for my sweet friend Angela. Hugs, everyone. Hugs to you, Nisi from Freehandly Made. Yes. You know, I'm just saying, it's just life is beautiful, you guys. I know we got to weather the storm, right? It ain't always easy. Nah, I'm not trying to make it say I don't like it's easy. It's not always easy. But you gotta weigh it out. Be like, okay, I'm gonna take the good with the not so good. Try to weigh it out, y'all. Sherry say I've been working a open stitch hat pattern on repeat, trying to use up yarn. Yes, trying to use up this yarn or purchasing some new yarn. If you're just tuning in, I just went back to Joanne. The video will be edited and uploaded on Tuesday. So please stay tuned. Monday or Tuesday. I don't know if I'm gonna have it Monday or Tuesday, but just stay make sure your notification on so y'all don't miss this because I went back to Joanne. So I don't want to share something with you all. I'm just saying. Um, you say I can't be on YouTube all day either. I have to balance my time, and I have made those types of shorts to use permanent vanity iron on. Oh yeah, okay, yes. It works out so well. It works out so well when you like I said, life is just what it is. You all don't be hard on yourself or others, but mainly don't be hard on yourself. But yeah, I bought this in 1 year. T-shirts was all the rage. T-shirts are always the rave, right? And a lot of people were selling T-shirts and all these things. And I was like, you know what? I am going to cheat. I'm just going to do the iron-on one and just iron it on. And they had all the letters for me, and I'm just good. I used to be DOY Creations 7 with the 7 all the way over there. I dropped the 7 because people was calling my channel 7 DOY Creations, Creation 7 DOY 7 Create. I was like, I don't know why you guys keep misplacing the 7. The 7 comes at the end. So I have a number 7 right here, but I had to drop that 7. I was like, this 7 is confusing y'all. I'm like, let me get rid of it, okay? On my other platforms, which I'm not on right now, the 7 is on there, but honey, I said, no ma'am, no ma'am. Kiki said, I can't be on. Yeah, okay, I read that. You said, I love your videos of you making those cute and beautiful hats, and I will talk to you later, sis, and enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. Most High bless you as well, and enjoy the rest of your day. You say, I remember that. I know, right? Girl, this is a throwback, okay? This is a way back throwback. It's so far back. I don't even know. I hear all Joanne's will be closing by the end of May. I can't wait to see your video. Yes, I will definitely have that Tuesday for you guys. Yeah. I just added in the video and I'm like, ooh. So anyway, that is correct. Yes. But I remember that 7. You remember that 7? Y'all had to get rid of that 7. I was like, some people tell me, they say, hey, 7 DOY Creations. I say, 7 DOY Creations. The 7 comes at the end. It's at the end. And they were just putting that 7 wherever they wanted to put that 7. I'm like, okay, let's just drop the 7. Okay, we're gonna let me make this a little bit more easier for you guys. Okay. Um uh you said might be Batman. Our Joanne's here and Alaska closed. It closed it already? Oh, last week. You cry. I know, right? Jackie said, have a good day and week. Bye for now. Take care of you too. Sherry said, I remember that 7. Yes, girl, that 7 wasn't doing it, y'all. That 7 was not doing the trick. Okay. I was like, okay, let's just drop the 7. And the 7 came from I have 8 siblings and I was number 7. So I said, oh, I'm number 7. So I'm gonna add 7. But honey, that 7 was going through the ringer. So we're gonna leave that alone. I thought the 7 floated best at the end. I thought so too, Priscilla. I thought so. Thank you, DOYcreations 7. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But once they was putting that 7 everywhere, I was like, okay, deuces. Okay, Gigi, the crocheting queen, Gloria, you two have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out. For those of you that can come in for the whole live stream, or if you could just come in for a few minutes, it's all counted. Okay, it all counts. All right. But like I was saying earlier, it's just so good to just show up for yourself. But however, as we was speaking about Ursula from OM Granny Square, you know, we got to always keep in mind when we don't see anyone for a very long time, just, they run across you, run their videos, keep them inspired saying, come on back, That's not to say they're going to come back. I'm just saying. You say, I thought it used to be a 7 in some, yeah. I was like, it was DOY Creation 7. Welcome back to DOY Creation 7. But that seven gave me a run for my money. But like I said, on my other social medias, the 7 is still included. I don't care how unique you think your channel is, especially when I was first trying to think of a name. I was thinking that I was very original. You know what I'm saying? I know people had DIY, do it yourself, but mine is DOY, which means daughter of Yah. And when I went on Instagram and I said, okay, I know ain't nobody got no DOY creations because that acronym means daughter of Yah creations. They told me somebody was already using that name. And I was like, are you kidding? So sometimes when you're thinking about your channel name and you're trying to be as unique as possible, it's amazing how someone has that same idea or same spelling as you. And you be like, wow, I would have never thought that someone would use this acronym. Because a lot of people call me DOYcreations. And I understand. I understand why you say DOYcreation because I don't have any dots here. I don't have D.O.Y, but it's daughter of Yah creations. But you can call me Doy, you know, just show up. Okay. Yeah. I was wondering what DOY stood for. Yes, I have it. I have it in my description, daughter of Yah creations. So when I was on Instagram, I was like, okay, hey, I got a original. And somebody was like, and me and a young lady who, and I had to put the 7 on there. That's why the 7 ended up over there. Um, because she already had it. And I remember one time she was like, why was I using her name? I was like, I believe me, I thought I was being so creative. So sometimes when you be like, I am so creative, it's always good to try to type in that name to see if somebody already is using that. Because when people try to find your channel or find your social media and there's similarities to your name, it'd be hard for them to find you specifically. And you'd be like, wow, can't nobody find me. What is the problem? Someone sure kept questioning me one day, like, you sure it's not DIY? I said, no, her name. Yeah. A lot of people's like, I was at the mailbox one day, post office one day, and she saw my shirt and she was like, oh, yeah, I know DIY, do it yourself. And I'm like, I just felt, I said, oh, okay, then. That O is pretty big. That O is pretty big. And I would never put my channel as a DIY anything, DIY crochet, DIY anything, because DIY is just too popular and people would not be able to find you if there's larger channels that have that name. The larger channel is going to always get the recognition and you'll be all the way at the bottom. I mean, all the way at the bottom. And to somebody give up. I know somebody had told me, they said, the name of my channel is this, and I typed it in and I couldn't find them. I was like, if you don't give me a direct link to your channel, I'm not going to be able to find your channel. I need a link. It's too many people either got that name or have a similar name. And when you're getting ready to search for it, the larger names, I mean, the larger channels is going to come up first. It's just like if you say crochet ruffle hat. If you say crochet ruffle hat, the crochet ruffle hats, YouTube majority of time is going to give you the larger channels before you see the ones that got smaller views. If you got lower views, they're going to say, okay, maybe you want to see these channels first. And you like, no, I was trying to look for this person specifically. That's why when I did my ruffle hat, when I did my ruffle hat tutorial, I was really keeping an eye on my views. And the reason why is because there were so many crochet ruffle hats out. And I knew that my ruffle hat had to hit a certain numbers for me to move up to the top of the scale or the whatever, however they do it. So sometimes that work. I'm not saying all the time that work. I'm saying sometimes that's how it comes. You say, yes, yeah, that's a great tip. Yeah. Just type in just somebody, you just looking for something. I mean, it's going to show everybody that makes that dish towel, and it's going to do the more popular ones. Usually, when I'm looking for something, it shows the more popular ones kind of at the top. I'm not saying yours ain't somewhere in there, but sometimes I'd be like, oh, okay. So when I was looking for ruffle hats, and I was seeing people who had the crochet ruffle hats way before me, their ruffle hats, I typed it in, and I was seeing how their numbers was looking. And then I was like, okay, I need my number to get a certain number so people can check me out first. You know what I'm saying? Or at least have that option to check me out. That's all we want, is a chance for people to see our videos. That's why I know it sounds kind of redundant to say thumbs up, but your work has to be in the algorithm. YouTube has to see how the interaction is going, because you can have the numbers, but if that video is not being pushed out by YouTube, it's, your subscribers sometimes just don't get that notification. They don't even see it. So many people have come back to me and said, I didn't even get your notification. I didn't even know that you uploaded a video. And I'm like, I'm pretty regular here on YouTube. So if my videos is not in queue, then it was a lack of engagement. They really like the one, y'all already know, they love the ones that get a lot of engagement. My ruffle hat that I did, that's one of my videos that got over 100K, over I think I'm at 118,000. Of course, that video is going to be pushed out. I get people watching that video every single day for those ruffle hats. And that's why I came back and did a video and says ruffle hats are still in style, because I still have people making using my tutorial, because you can go right to your analytics, and in your analytics, it'll show what's your popular video. It will always show you what's your popular video. And my most popular videos is my ruffle hat. I'm like, keep on watching it, y'all. Keep on watching it, okay? Hey, Iffy, good morning. She said, good morning, all. How are you today? It is so good to see you. So, yeah, just check out what's your popular video. You can see, and you can see when the last time somebody even watched it. So I'd be like, keep on with the keep on. I'm just saying. You can definitely, that analytics is there for us to improve ourselves. Those videos that's in our analytics is for to improve ourselves. So if you are taking YouTube as seriously as you think you are, and I think I'm taking YouTube pretty seriously, it's good for me to always keep an eye on my analytics. What videos is working? What videos is not working? You know what I'm saying? You don't know until you post the video. Some videos that I really think is not going to do good, it be doing the best. It be doing so good. And some videos I really put a lot of work and effort into it, try to put sounds and effects and music and all that. I'd be like, okay, why is nobody watching that one? So you just never know what videos are going to do well and what videos are not. But you can always check your analytics to see what people are most interested in watching from your channel, and try to work your magic, not magic, but work your, you know, your videos that way. And then again, do them however you want to. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not so personal with some YouTubers. They're gonna give it to you however they give it to you. They like, no, I'm not putting all that work into it. I'm not doing all that extra, and that's okay. You know, it's your channel. Work your channel the way that you want to work your channel. I was just deleting someone video where this comment came in, and this person went in on me. They like really went in on a video that I did. I'm looking like, what is your problem? But everybody is not going to agree with you and how you do things, right? Some people are going to love you and how you explained it and what you said and how you expressed it. You're going to get those ones to be like, I can relate, I understand it. And then you got some people who go in there and be like, A, B, and C. And I'm like, no, E, F, G. You know what I'm saying? So I just delete them and just keep it moving. Like, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. You're just not. And that's okay. Some people came to your channel because maybe you did a tutorial. Maybe you said something that was relatable. Whatever reason they came, and they came for that one purpose, and you haven't seen them since. So it's like it's good to engage with your audience so you can see what is working and, what may be not working. I pay attention to that because I'm true to the game. I've been in this YouTube things for over 8 years now, about 8 years. Where did 8 years go? I don't know, but it shows that I've been on YouTube for 8 years now. And so, of course, if you're going to be on something for that long, I mean, consistent. I take my breaks every now and again. Trust me, I take my break and walk away. But majority of the time, I'm consistent here on the YT for the last 8 years. So kudos to me, okay? Kudos to me. And when you get that type of rapport, you definitely is going to be start paying attention of how to make your channel grow. What do my audience, paying attention to what my audience wants to see from me. Sometimes people have to change their platform altogether. They be like, I know I started off doing this, but I no longer do this anymore. My channel has been changed to something else. So it's your channel. That is your channel. Do as it you may. Do whatever works for you. If you got to go in another direction, if that's where you have to go because you have had your time spent doing these type of videos, and you say, you know what, I think I'll be more beneficial if I talked about this. Some people went from crocheting to religion. Some people went from crocheting to now they're doing mukbang. Some people went from crocheting to makeup. So everybody has a different reason why they change up their platform. But the beautiful thing is yours. It's yours. Isn't that beautiful? It's yours. And some people be like, you know what? I don't want to lose anyone. You're gonna always lose people. So do it however you want. What you said, Stacey said, right. I was worried I didn't credit you properly on my video because I know it's touchy on here. Girl, listen, that was your video and that was your tutorial. It's not that deep with me. It's not that personal with me. So I don't ever want you to feel that way. Okay. Okay, sweetheart. Don't do that. You say same. I told my son I just threw this trash short together just to post every day for the algorithm, and it has over 5K views. But the shorts I put a lot of effort, got 10 views. Timing is everything as well. If that video that you posted got that 5K views, try to keep up with the time that you post that video and see if you can stay in that slot. Because a lot of videos, shorts that I do like first thing in the morning and I post that videos, I get thousands of views. If I wait to the afternoon or the evening, I get a couple of hundreds. And when your views go down, it mess up your algorithm. You want them to continuously go up, right? So pay attention to the timing you're doing that too. But I totally understand. You said if the comment is straight offensive, I delete it. If they are respectfully sharing their opinion, I will reply. Other opinions don't offend me because I know who I am. Yeah, I am the same way, but the one that I got, it was offensive. And I said, you're not even subscribed to my channel. So why am I even bothered? Why would I even comment on you? Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with it. I was like, oh no, thank you. And I don't want anybody else to see this type of behavior. I just feel like if it's just something that it wasn't for you, whatever I was saying and doing, that's okay. But you taking the time out to write me this long note is, I don't know, it's your time. Hey, Melanie, the underscore dolls. How are you, Melanie? She said, hey, Jeanette. Hey there, Chad. How are you today? So good to see you. Hooked on East, I post at the same time every day. Sherry say, since you explained DOY, can you explain the name Sarayah uh, spell check? That way of spelling it, Serayah, that is how it's spelled in the Bible. Okay. But Sarayah comes from my husband. That name Sarayah comes from the husband, meaning is wrestle with God. And that's where that Sarayah comes in at. Yes. Stacey say that's what I liked about you, because a lot of people take things personal. You know what? You can try not to take it personal, but sometimes it is personal. It's sometimes things are just personal. You're like, okay, you spent your time, and I'm reading this, and it's like, why are you doing that? But I don't respond. I just delete. And sometimes when I just read just a few sentences of it, I'm like, I'm not gonna even read this whole message, because I don't need anything vexing me. You know what I'm saying? You took the time out to write this whole message. That's your opinion. And I'm okay with your opinion because it's yours, but I don't have to engage with it. I just delete it and that's it. And I move right along. Uh, because sometimes we say sticks and stone breaks our bone, but words never hurt me. Words can hurt. They absolutely can hurt. We have the power in the tongue. We have life and death in our tongue. Okay, that's scriptures. Life and death is in the tongue. So be careful. Are you speaking life into a person? Or are you speaking death into a person? So that's why I said, sometimes these things can affect you. So I delete them because I don't want you to affect me. I don't want to get into your frame of mind to say, excuse me, and whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm like, no, I don't even have to read the rest of it. The first few sentences told me a lot, and this person made a long thing. I'm like, no, no. Now, some people keep those things in there and they actually do a whole video on them. I would not give that person that much energy because it's going to use up my energy, and I have positive energy, and I want my positivity to continue on. I'm just saying. You said, Ola Joe, the question and say, they say yes. And who's watching too? What country and males or female? It gives you the whole breakdown. It gives you the whole breakdown of your analytics so you can know how to, if you're just trying to grow your channel and you want to get more views, or you got to listen to these. So I listen to, I know his first name is Nick. When they trying to teach you how to grow your channels and trying to implement those tips and gems that they drop in us so we can be able to be okay. He said, okay, thanks. Yes, Sherry. Yes. Yes. You got to always be like, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and I can't allow social media to take it away from me, right? I'll walk away from it all before I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some people have left these platforms and they had large audience. I mean, they in the hundreds of thousands and all these things. They have walked away. I've had many friends here. I mean, literally call each other YouTube friends, and they have walked away from it. And their views was a very, very lucrative. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, no, before I allow it to, affect me and put me in a bad mood, or one thing I never do. And I'm so glad this one characteristic about myself. And I'm very glad to have that. I don't like to have somebody say something to hurt me and then I go hurt the next individual. No, that's not my character. I'm not going to take whatever I'm feeling out on the next person. No, I'm going to bring it right back to you because you're the person that made me feel this way. So since I can't get to the person that's making me feel this way, I'd rather delete it and I know people say, that could have been construction criticism. I think I'm old enough to know what's constructive and what's offensive. All right. Be able to decipher the two. Not everybody is being constructive. Some people are being constructive. Okay. Don't go there. Uh Need a class on understanding those analytics. Those analytics. Yeah, exactly. Nick Neiman, think that's his last name. Yes, I love watching his videos. I love watching his video because he's gonna always give you the gems. He's gonna always keep you abreast of what's changing on YouTube and analytics, how to grow it, how what tips, whatever. He's the guy. He's the guy, and I ain't got no problem giving somebody, even though they're larger YouTube, giving them that recognition because he know his stuff. I mean, that's what he does. He studied his stuff. He studied the analytics and how it works and how you can improve and all these things like that. And I'll be there for him. I'll be like, click, what you talking about? Click, what you talking about? I don't really be commenting on his live chat, but his videos I do. But his live chats, it be so many people in there. I be just like, I'm just here to listen. I'm here to learn. I am here to learn. Now, if this is just something that you do, it's just a hobby, it's not, it's not, it's just social media for you, that's fine. Don't take it personal. Don't get all, you know what I'm saying, mixed up. But if it's something that you do would like to get monetized one day and make some money off YouTube. It's a lot of money to be made on YouTube. YouTube make a lot of money. Google Ads to make a lot of money. Okay. And if you want a small piece of that pie, okay, you try to learn your craft. You try to learn your craft. Oh, Priscilla from Distinctly Handcrafted, in case you guys didn't know, she has just created some new she just created some new project bags, you guys. Priscilla, if you want to drop that link to your video, because the new way that she has made her bags are awesome. And her son is creating items too, products too. So Priscilla, if you could drop your link of that video so they can see your new bags, that'd be so awesome. That would be so awesome. I love to see people that is kind of like multitask. They can do, not only just crocheting, but they can knit, they can sew, they can. I got it. Okay, but I must say, okay, I must say, I can crochet, but I do make jewelry as well. I love making jewelry as well. I haven't made any jewelry in a while, but I love making jewelry. Okay, I enjoy making jewelry. I got so much supplies that's behind me. So much supplies that's behind me, and I got to get back into my jewelry. So yeah. hmm so there's the link to spring summer bags, the Ola Joe, the crochet and seller. Oh, and Ola Joe has a giveaway going on. Ola Joe, the crochet and seller. That's Andrea. I didn't watch the video. I'll watch it right after this. Ola Joe, if you can drop your link to your giveaway from Furls. So please drop that link. I'm just trying to drop links. If you got a handle, if you got that little blue handle, you want to drop your link, please drop your link. It's no problem with that. You can never get too many family members. Okay. You can never have too many family members, but Priscilla has the new bags. Ola Joe the Crochet and Sailor has a giveaway that's going on, and we don't want to miss these giveaways, y'all. The way the market is right now, enter these giveaways, y'all. Enter the giveaways. You can be winning some beautiful stuff, and it's at our expense. So take advantage of it. You said thanks about the shout out. I will try to drop it. I'm on the phone and unsure how to. No worries. She already had dropped it for you, and now she's going to drop hers to her giveaway. All right, I'm here for the giveaways, y'all. I am here. At first, I was like, I'm not gonna enter no giveaways. Listen, I am here for the giveaways. I'm here for the giveaways. So if you're trying to win some hooks, yarn, whatever it is, don't waste time. Make sure that you do. And like I said, if you have one of those Blue Ranch and you want to drop your link so people can join your channel, that is A-OK by me as well. It's A-OK. All right. So that's what it's all about. I've already drank my coffee. I drank one bottle of water. I don't know about you guys, but when I drink coffee, it's like a chaser. I always have to have water to chase behind the coffee. So I already drink some coffee. I've already drank some water. So now I'm getting ready to make me an omelet, y'all. I am going to, because I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm so glad I held off on the breakfast. There's the link that the Simply Handcrafted have dropped for Olajo. She got a giveaway that's going on. Please go over there and enter in. It costs you absolutely nothing. Okay. So make sure you check it out. And even if you don't want to enter into the giveaway, you can still check it out and see what is she's giving away. So I gotta fix myself a nice omelet, y'all. That's what I'm in the mood for. And when I tell you this omelet gonna have enough cheese on there to start a farm, I don't know. I don't know about you all, but I love a lot of cheese in my omelet. So I'm gonna make me a nice omelet, and that's gonna be my breakfast. Yeah. I want to say thank you. I'm about to get ready and get out here, y'all, because I'm talking myself hungry. I'm just trying to say I'm hungry now. I'm hungry. I'm talking myself hungry. I want to say thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate that so very much. Okay. Any links that you saw was dropped, please go over there and check them out. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. I really appreciate that. Streamer, I got some things that's new going on here. I got to review them and see how to navigate, because usually if I do like this, it's hearts that coming behind me. Usually if I do like this, thumbs up come behind me. But I guess I gotta check it out. I don't care. But anyway, you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and also have a wonderful and blessed week. All right. All right, you guys. Love you all, and I'll see you all in our next video, which will be Tuesday. All right. So check it out, because yeah, we need those views. All right. Love you all. See you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.